from the Roach just basically said no. Either it's all the time or it's never.
Yeah.
And you know what? Keep your damn money.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna walk away. It just seems strange.
It was.
The boy was 14 years old enough to keep his ass at the house and watch himself. Would you have walked away from 13 million?
I don't think I would, but then I guess, but like, it's not like he's 6 or 7 or 8. You know, he's 14. You said, right? He's 14?
Yeah, he was 14 at the time.
I don't know if I could tell my, 8-year-old that, hey, you can't come anymore. That's kind of hard to look into your little person's eye. But when you're 14, then you look at me in the eye, like, hey, bro, you're going to have to stay at home, play PlayStation or something. You know?
Daddy about to make this 13 milli. I will buy you a baseball team.
Yeah.
It's not professional, and you can go there anytime you want to.
Get your little car, you get your permit, boom. You're almost grown, buddy.
Time to man up, son.
Pretty much.
You can't come to work with daddy no more. Keep your ass at the house. Do whatever you want to, but you can't come to work.
Like you said, I thought the kid was like 6, 7, 8 years old, a little small kid, you know, but 14, yeah, hell nah. It's too old.
Yeah, you're right. Another, I guess to kind of cap everything off, the Summer Olympics was so many stories coming out of the summer. You had the Zika virus. Half of the time, I'm trying to figure out how did they even host the damn Olympics? Did you see the water?
Yeah, like it was terrible conditions, and like you said, I don't even know how they even came to get the Olympics. They clearly weren't prepared, but they made it through, and nothing really bad happened. I haven't heard anyone catching the Zika.
Well, a couple of people got kidnapped, supposedly. Before we get into that goof, very quickly. But the living conditions, they didn't have the hotels up to par. Athletes like the NBA team actually stayed on the yacht.
Yeah.
They showed some of the hotels that they were living in, which were disastrous.
Yeah.
Now, what catapulted everything was the corruption going on within the government.
Mm-hmm.
They took all the Olympic money and did absolutely nothing with it.
Yeah, put it in their pocket.
Yeah, they pocketed it, and I think like someone within the government got impeached over it.
Wow.
But the waters look awful, and they gave Brazil numerous times to clean it up, and nobody they attempted, but it was like putting a Band-Aid on a gunshot wound.
Exactly. Like, yeah, they just wasn't prepared. They had years to get everything prepared, and they had nothing ready. But again, they made it through. I mean, I haven't heard anyone being sick from swimming in their water or anything like that. So, or maybe they're covering it up. I don't know. But they definitely weren't prepared. And I don't think the Olympic Committee is ever going to look at Brazil again.
I think this is it. I think they pretty much lost out.
Yeah.
I remember when they pretty much built a wall to cover up the poverty-stricken neighborhoods. Like, come on, man.
Yeah,
just clean it up.
The projects.
You literally, it's like
Band-Aid.
It's like when I tell my kids to clean up their room.
Yeah.
And my daughter would throw everything in a trash bag and just stick it over in the corner.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's not cleaning up your room.
That's what they did, exactly.
That's pretty much what they did. They threw everything in a trash bag and put it in the corner.
Exactly.
Until the Olympics was over with, and then they're going to dump the whole trash bag right back out on the floor.
Right back where it sits.
Now, there were stories that people were getting kidnapped.
Yeah.
But one story in particular was your boy. And I'll let you break this down. Mr. Blue Hair.
Yeah. I mean, he was a kid, you know. He's just a kid, guys. So just take it easy on him. But what was it? He went into was it a restaurant or a store or something?
It was like a gas
station. They broke a door and they refused to pay. And then security was chasing after him. And, you know, they demanded the money. And somehow, Mr. Was it Ryan Lochte turned it into a kidnapping, and guns were drawn, and he stood his ground with a gun in his face. He said, I ain't getting on no ground. But everybody figured out it was a lie. And, yeah.
To the point where the Brazil police stopped them on their way back to America and made them get out off the plane to interrogate them. He made up this big bogus-ass lie that he got kidnapped and nothing happened. And actually, they were the aggressors because I believe he destroyed the store sign.
Mm-hmm.
He kicked like a sandwich board.
Yeah, he destroyed it. He messed up stuff, and he refused to pay for it. They were a little tipsy, I believe. But it was just a big mess from someone. I don't even know why he decided to do that. I don't even understand. What was the purpose of it? Why would you even say that?
No clue. Who do you believe had the most dominant performance from the Olympic? Was it Bolt?
I ain't gonna lie to you. Maybe what's that gymnastic girl?
I forgot her name.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I really care about the Olympics is basketball. I watched the games, but I really wasn't paying attention to anything else. But I let the black girl from the gymnastics. She did pretty good, I hear. Broke some records.
Yeah, I feel bad.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, I forgot her name.
I know.
Was it Simone?
Simone Biles.
There you go.
Yeah.
There we go.
I know Michael Phelps had a very dominant performance. Very dominant performance. Maybe go down as the greatest swimmer ever. I think somebody needs to do some genetic test on. He looks a little too much like a damn shark to me.
Who?
Phelps.
Phelps, Michael. I mean,
Phelps' body is. I think somebody did like some Captain America type test on Michael Phelps in the military.
He's made out of. He's got to be some type of part fish or something for him to swim that fast. So.
Yes, I think somebody need to open up an investigation on that and see exactly what's going on. Something's just not right with the boy. He's built a little too much like a fish to me, which is a unfair advantage. And I think the Olympic Committee needs to look into it.
He's got gills and flippers and stuff, man. He can't be winning like that.
Yeah, something just ain't right. But also in 2016, we lost some legends, man. Muhammad Ali, Pat Summitt, Craig Sager.
Yeah.
Jose Fernandez was a legend in the Spanish community.
Yeah.
Goldie Howe. A lot of people don't know him, but that's Mr. Hockey. That's who Wayne Gretzky looked up to.
Okay.
Anytime the great one looks up to somebody, you a legend.
Exactly.
And also Mr. Sweet Tea and Lemonade itself, Arnold Palmer. Out of those, man, who do you think may have had the greatest impact on sports?
Oh, that's easy. It's Ali. Yeah, that's pretty easy. Ali, he transcended sports. I mean, from politics to sports to just it's life in general, man. He had the biggest impact out of all of them, for sure.
Yeah.
Arnold Palmer, he did create a great drink, though. That
amazing.
Tea, yeah,
I don't like it.
I mean, I don't like tea too much, but the Arnold Palmer is decent. I tried my first one a couple weeks ago. It was all right, and I hate tea.
I'm gonna give you this last segment because this is gonna be real short. We're just gonna do a 30-minute show on part 2. WWE. What stands out about 2016 to you, other than it's been so up and down?
Yeah, the draft, and I mean, I guess my superstar of the year, it has to be AJ Styles. He came in the Royal Rumble. I mean, you kind of knew reading the internet sites and stuff. You kind of knew he was coming, just didn't know what. Just the way he came in, I think he was number 3. Roman Reigns was in the ring waiting on him. His music hit. You don't know who it is, but he went from the Royal Rumble to being the WWE World Champion. Like, I never...
It came out of nowhere. I didn't see that coming at all.
I didn't... I mean, he's World Champion material, but I didn't think that Vince would actually give him the belt. Because you see what they did to his buddies, the Anderson and the Club. They're on Raw just wasting away. With stupid matches. Yeah, let's have a Halloween street fight. Like, come on. A Thanksgiving street fight. Like, come on. These guys are worth way more than that. But, like, that's why I kind of thought Vince was going to do with AJ. But he made him a legit threat. He beat John Cena clean at SummerSlam. And he's the world champion. Now, he's going to lose it. He ain't going into WrestleMania as the world champion. But, you know, hey, AJ Styles had, I think, the best year of 2016.
What are your thoughts on the dominance of the New Day? Because they didn't lose until the very end of 2016.
Yeah. I mean, they locked down the belts. It was like 400 plus days or something like that. But it's time to break them up and do something different. Like the Shield, they had to be broken up, and they're all former world champions right now.
But they're so perfect together.
They are. But, I mean, the Shield was perfect together, too. But,
yeah, they were.
I mean, shit, the Four Horsemen were perfect together.
But they're slowly bringing that Shield back together.
Yeah, I hate this.
I think it's
coming. Too early. It's too early. Like, they just broke up maybe, 2-3 years ago. Like, slow it down a little bit. You know, they're all baby faces now, but, you know, just slow it down. Nobody likes Roman Reigns. I mean, you can't kind of force that together, because now they booing Seth Rollins because he's, you know, cool with Roman Reigns right now. They trying to bring that little Shield reunion. Fans ain't really buying it, but I mean, I like what they're doing with AJ, though.
Right. I would say out of all the stories from all the leagues, the NFL, NBA, every interesting story that has leaked out this year. And I know we went out over it on part 1, but after going through the list that we just went to on a 2-part series, what's your most memorable story from 2016?
Was it the Kaepernick? I'm gonna have to say Colin Kaepernick, because it was like you said, sports and politics. He kind of blurred the lines between both of them.
Yeah, you're right, man. To me, that was the most interesting one, especially because we were in an election year.
Yeah.
Which they asked them about it. Mm-hmm. And then you had, you know, the Black Lives Matter movement, the Blue Lives Matter movement. Everything came back to Cap.
Yeah.
He had one of the biggest spotlights on an athlete. From a political standpoint. Can you say since Ali? Because a lot of athletes don't go that way.
Yeah, I'm not
now, he didn't impact anything like Ali, but I would say the spotlight.
The spotlight.
Because everything from all of the police shootings and the deaths in the street, everything was tied back to Cap taking a knee. They were always bringing that up. This is why athletes are taking knees. They was asking, it was, people were talking about Colin Kaepernick during the election.
Yeah.
The candidates were speaking about Colin Kaepernick.
The president spoke on it.
The president spoke on Colin Kaepernick. So, it was everywhere, to the point where Michael Jordan, who does absolutely nothing, came out and made $1 million donation to the police officers in the NCAACP. When you got Michael Jordan making donations, public donations, this is a serious matter.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, he got Michael. You're right. Michael don't do nothing, and he got enough public pressure for Michael to do something, and he got people talking about it, and that's all you can really ask. And I mean, I think he accomplished his goal, because again, I didn't know what his goal would or what the end game would be, but you just bring awareness, and I do think that was the biggest story of the year. You summed it up right there.
Yeah, absolutely. And with our podcast, I mean, even though our anniversary will be coming up in February, you got a favorite show so far of the 2016 year?
Many, man.
Yeah, we have. We've done like,
I don't know.
I think this is episode 64.
Wow. Yeah.
We up there, Josh.
Yeah, I don't even know. I can't call it, man.
The
first one, I remember that one still. I like that one.
The very first one?
Yeah.
I'm with you, man.
That was fun, man.
That was fun. Speaking out of headphones. Always in studio Chevrolet.
There we go.
But hey, 2016 was a real good year for us here at Enough with the BS podcast. As you can tell, guys, we're getting better. It was brand new. We still got a lot of growth to do. I'm digging into this marketing thing, and now I have the internship with ESPN Upstate and trying to bring my podcast over there and push the